Hi, Leo. Welcome to your September love reading. This is September 2018 love reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I have shuffled extensively and laid out your 9 card spread. So we can just jump right to it for you. This is a bit of past, present, and future, and we'll get to a Journey of Love oracle card for you as well. Alana Fairchild at the end of the reading and see what we can get for additional guidance. So let's see. The bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles, and the center of the 9 card spread is the Three of Swords, which I know we don't always like to see. But let's see what this is telling us, because I have to be honest, Leo, this is actually a really, really positive reading as I look over it. So what the cards are telling me is in the recent past to when you're viewing this, you've come from an energy of judgment, the Page of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. So there has been either a wake-up call, or you have been revisiting a very important issue when it comes to romance and love. You may have been alerted to some important information that you did not know before. You may have uncovered some truths, or may have heard a message about someone that you care about. It could have been gossip, could have been a piece of very important information for as you judge things, to help influence how you judge things and how you think about the status of your relationship. So recently you might have heard something and it's got you feeling a bit off balance. That is one definite message that I could see, that whatever you've heard, it's got you a bit in a quandary over where this relationship stands. And certainly there could be some lingering feeling of betrayal or hurt coming out of what you've been through with this person. I would say that you must have known this person for a very long time in a standing relationship. That I would say by the Ten of Pentacles, that you might even be in a family situation with this person, and you've had high expectations and hopes for the relationship, and maybe there's just some mixed information that you've recently gotten in the past, and it's kind of got you thinking, I need to kind of weigh this up and figure this out. In the current energy, you're getting the Magician, the Three of Swords, and the Empress. And, even though the Three of Swords is a central theme, it is only a minor arcana card. You have majors in this reading, Leo. You have the Judgment card, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress. So let's take a heavier emphasis on those cards for sure. But if I look at the present energy being the Magician, Three of Swords, and the Empress, got to look at the fact that the minor arcana is the Three of Swords, and it's bookended by the Magician and the Empress, both really positive cards in the journey of the tarot, both beginning cards, manifesting, creating. The Magician has everything he or she needs to create what they need and want and desire. The Empress is totally abundant and fertile and creates, and so wise, and has been around the block and is a leader in her community, and so manifests at the same level as the Magician, maybe even higher. Okay, so the way that I'm seeing the color and the bright orange and yellow is really, really positive in your current energy of September, Leo. And I really do think that whatever negative energy is here with the Three of Swords, maybe it was a message or something you found out, or a lingering hurt aspect of this other, this relationship thing, I think it's not going to be lasting. If anything, I think it's beneficial, because whatever it's going to do for you is it's going to enable you to create what you really want. It's going to enable you to create a situation where you get to the heart of the matter. That's how I'm reading it. I actually didn't mean to. I didn't mean to make a pun with the heart. I didn't. I know, with the Three of Swords heart, not at all. Some people look at the Three of Swords and they look at it in a really positive light and say, look, there are 3 swords piercing this heart, but sometimes we need to have our heart crack open with really deep feelings and really access our lessons in love and what our deep emotions are telling us and what we're learning. And it just makes us a better person, and it makes us a better partner, and it just makes us more wise and more aware. So I'm getting more of that vibe for you, Leo, with all of these really truthful and positive cards, insight cards, and truth cards, that whatever came to pass with this rough edged thing that happened, that's got you kind of either mixed or kind of hurt you in some way, I think that the end result is manifesting and creating and attracting what you really do want. The Magician has the power to attract, and the Empress has the power to create. So that is really amazing. The future cards for you are the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Excuse me. So, yeah, so the Judgment card and the Wheel of Fortune card, the way these are lining up with the Magician, is really, really a powerful month for you. Clearly, there's some karma going on here. I mean, I always view the the infinity sign and the Two of Pentacles as a karmic cycle. Certainly the Wheel of Fortune is divine timing, saying that in some way here, you've got to give a little bit of a surrender, with the Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune, to some kind of karmic action that is taking place with this particular partner or person, or just in your life when it comes to romance. You may have to take your hands off the wheel a little bit, may have to be patient. Put some energy and intention into what you do want to create here, Leo, and then let the way it comes about be what is best for you and for everyone involved. Have positive intention on that. Also have the intention on getting to the heart of the matter with the Queen of Swords. It looks like you certainly do have some potentially aggressive energy coming at you with the Knight of Swords. I mean, no doubt. The Knight of Swords is charging, not usually charming, usually pretty blunt and sometimes hurtful. The Knight of Swords, I'm sure the same person, maybe even an air sign, hard to say, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who knows, but the energy of a person who is not as mature as a queen or a king, but charging straight at you, like, I've got to tell you this, I've got to tell you now, I want to communicate, let's deal with this, here's something you ought to know, here's what I'm thinking, I'm probably right. And calmly and poised and gracefully, the queen, which trumps the knight anyway, is sitting on her throne with just an outstretched hand saying, okay, come here. What are you bringing me? And my sword is poised very large, wielding it right in front of me. Nothing's really going to get to me. I just need to get to the heart of the matter. So I do view that the Empress energy and the Queen of Swords energy, Leo, are both yours, as well as the Magician. And you're really just in a great place to have a strong intention to be getting at the truth and being able to weigh up what is the right way to behave, what are the right intentions to hold, and how can you put forth the best intention, even though you may be balancing action with waiting, balancing intention with understanding that there could be some greater powers at play here for you. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely mixed, no doubt. There's the Three of Swords in the middle. But again, if you look around the whole reading, there's this creating and manifesting the greater good, with the heart of that being getting to the truth of the matter. So you have all the facts and you can weigh this up with crystal clarity. So, Leo, this is really an excellent reading, and I do hope you can be kind to yourself with that Three of Swords energy. It's not the worst energies we get, but it always, creates a little bit of pause for us. It does, but you've got so many other supportive cards here. You've probably got a family and communities to support you too with that Ten of Pentacles. So it's a time to get into your power, get the answers you need, weigh it up, and at the same time balance with the universal energy. But I will say, karma is going to go in, I'm sure, on the reading title for September for you, Leo. So I'm pulling the Journey of Love Oracle by Alana Fairchild to see what else we can have here in terms of guidance. Okay. Sorry, lost it here. Okay. This is the card that wanted to show itself for you. Guardian of the soul family. Just said that you probably have a family community here that's supporting you in some way. It's 26. Guardian of the soul family. Let's see. Read it for you. You are being drawn to the kindred spirits in this physical world by loving guardians in the spiritual worlds. If you feel you are leaving relationships behind, do not be afraid. The space that such courageous action creates is sometimes necessary in order to have room for the new to enter your sphere of consciousness. You may also feel that somehow a relationship that seemed to be held back from you is now becoming available to you. There is a great soul love calling you into more intimate connection now. It is sanctioned by the divine, and it is a karmic destiny to fulfill. Wow. Chills. There is love that you are to experience a connection with particular souls determined by the divine plan. If you are struggling to feel the soul purpose in your current relationships, take heart, for you are being helped by divine guardians who understand and support the sacred purpose of your relationships. Be open to current relationships healing, whether that means improved communication, an enriched experience, or the realization that you have traveled as far as you can together, and know that new relationships are going to be an important aspect of your spiritual destiny being fulfilled. Trust in the divine timing of your life and open your heart to the guardians who help you with unconditional love now. The guidance of this oracle for you is that the relationship healing is taking place in present relationships unfolding, in attracting the right relationships for your future growth, and in leaving behind relationships of the past with a peaceful heart. Be gentle with your heart, beloved, all is well. Wow, it couldn't be more of what we just talked about. May want to rewatch the reading just to kind of sync this all together. The poem is, when I open my heart, you cover me with a blanket of love and the warmth of the silence with your caress. Words unspoken say it all as we become more than we are alone. So, Leo, September 2018, very powerful. There's strong messages here about karma and about the universe having your back, about being open to healing, being open to what's right for you. So, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If anything resonated with you, please comment. I would love to hear. And I'd love for you to share this if you think it makes sense, or subscribe. In the meantime, I will see you back for your next reading really soon. Thanks so much.